all of the things that I've learned from you over the years, but one of the things I've learned most recently from you was a German word, and you got to correct me if I butcher this: Torschlusspanik.
Ah, yes, one of my favorite German words. So Torschlusspanik. In German, it literally means the panic or anxiety you might feel as you think the gates are about to close.
Okay.
It's the kind of thing where in a former life I might have felt often at an airport, like
Okay.
the kind of state you end up in as you think that something's about to take off without you.
So how does this play out, and why is this important in the context of negotiations?
Well, I think it's reasonably similar, in the sense that, ironically, that the closer you get to the prize, the stakes actually start going up, right?
Okay.
So the closer you are to making a deal, and then
Mhm.
suddenly you're going to feel anxious about everything. Whether or not you'll make quota might hinge on the deal. What's your manager going to say? Um, what are the downstream repercussions if it doesn't happen? And this, I think, is a uniquely tense moment that
Mm,
a good buyer can actually capitalize on. Because even
yeah.
though they have their own goals and they too often need to meet deadlines, they know that you're going to get anxious. And so it's not surprising to me then that I think you often see people essentially start to negotiate against themselves.
Yes.
Like, because the deal is so close, you don't want to let it slip because of something you didn't do. And that's at the point where you start sweetening the pot, whether it needed to be or not.
And we all know the amount of deals that fall off throughout the sales process. From our own research, 38% that end in status quo or no decision. So it seems clear that the negotiation, the final mile, these objections are the thing that most sellers have the least experience with. And so by extension, it makes a lot of sense that they're feeling the least confident in this approach and feeling that Torschlusspanik, gate close phenomenon,
Exactly.
if you will.